This is the only fulfillment and distribution center that services our entire chain. What goes on here serves not only our direct customers who shop online with us at thingsremember.com, but also all of our customers who walk into our stores across the country every day. We have fulfillment as well as distribution all housed within one facility.
Well, we cap the personalization cost at $75.
We're in the sales and customer service department. This team is the team that works with our customers via the phone and via email and our stores as well.
I'm responsible for the inbound calls that we take here at the Fulfillment Center. It's our store line, catalog and internet customers, Rewards Club, and our customer care hotline.
Right now, we're in the middle of the engraving area. This is where we engrave the hardline items. The big ones are engraving or monogramming, which is using a 15 needle Baradin machine. There's hand painting, leather debossing, sand etching.
We're sandblasting the dark L to remove it so it actually imprints inside the glass.
And then we have a laser machine where we laser some items.
This is almost the finished product. I'll wipe it down with some alcohol to make sure it's clean.
And then once you've completed that, you remove it from the machine. It passes on to a team who does quality control, and then it moves down to be repacked and then ultimately wrapped and or shipped out to our customer.
It is unloaded in a lane, and then the paperwork stays in that lane file until it's processed into the system. And then once it's entered into the system, we can follow it in the system.
We have a full-time staff of 35, and then during our peak season, that will go to 100.
Roughly 32.
55 to 60 people on one shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's 3 shifts.
And there's 3 shifts.
For us, our critical season is right on the horizon, which is the holiday season. We will grow our ranks from about 130-ish regular full-time people. We will add seasonals to the tune of 500.
During season, it gets really fast-paced because we get a larger volume. So I guess the biggest challenge is keeping up.
They do go through 5 days of system training. We like people who are friendly and personable.
Train some to support. The support training happens later in the season because it's not as complicated. The engraving training starts earlier. That's what we're doing now.
We're going to do roughly 30% of our entire year's business within the month between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it is a tall order. Online is growing 10 to 20% over last year, depending on the time of year and the event, and we do anticipate that growth to continue.
This week, we are going to pick 220,000 pieces out of the distribution part.
On an average day, 700 plus on just the direct channel.
1,600 pieces.
Today.
Right, for first shift.
An additional 300 or 400 between store and catalog.
We have our piece goal that we need to meet and our dollar goal that we need to meet. 25% of that goal might come from our glass area based on what they have to produce. 75% of that goal may come from our jewelry area. Tomorrow, it may be switched.
We have a really robust product assortment that is custom made for the business customer. So we're really going to go after that piece of business in an aggressive way, and we're going to transition that from inbound to inbound and outbound, where we're actually doing more outreach.
It's a big responsibility because the types of gifts that we do, when you add the engraving into it and that personalized message, it's helping them make a memory.
Each order is unique, so we don't, we're not a cookie cutter operation where we're stamping out 150 of the same thing that says mom on it. It's going to be customized with your message, your name, your particular personal sentiment.